What's going on, everyone? It's your boy ZMC back again with another Madden franchise video. I got Madden 2008 here, gonna break down the roster in this one. I'm actually really excited about this one. I got a couple surprises here, so I made some adjustments. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this franchise mode. Hopefully, after you guys see the surprises, the modifications that I made, hope you guys are too. So I don't want to keep you guys too long. So let's get it going here. Just want to jump right in. Um, I know the roster breakdown for Madden 2007 went a little longer than I anticipated, so I do apologize. For those of you that watched it, I do appreciate it. If you didn't get a chance to, make sure you guys go check it out. But I'll try to keep my rambling and talking to a minimum in this one. And definitely don't want to go as long as I did in this one as I did with that one. So, real quick, of course, want to say hello to all of my returning viewers. Welcome back. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. Hope you guys come back and continue to watch more videos. So, like I said, let's jump right in here. I got a couple surprises. I'm going to keep them for the end. So, instead of how we normally do things here, I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to go, I'm sure with the Vikings, work my way towards the Bears. And the reason why I've been doing the roster breakdowns the way I have been is actually really because of Madden 2008. Because in this game, if you guys look at the top right corner there, they introduced the player weapons in this game. So I kind of wanted to do some modifications, some editing with the rosters and see who I can, the combinations I can make with certain teams to see if they can have more weapons, or maybe some teams may have less depending on where their players went. So I just think it's interesting. I'm enjoying it. Hope you guys are too. So as we go through the rosters here, just be on the lookout at the top right corner there. So with Dante Culpepper, of course, the Vikings quarterback, he has a player weapon. It looks like he's got the cannon arm. The cannon there, looks like a rocket, is highlighted. If you guys can see it there, it is highlighted. And then some players will also have like a yellow gold meter in there. Like you see how the other two, for like the accuracy and the speed, that's got a white bar. Some of them will also have like a gold bar as well with the player weapon. So be on the lookout for that as we go through. So start with the Vikings, of course. Dante Culpepper is our quarterback. We have Adrian Peterson in this game. Just got drafted. First year in the game here. Does not have a player weapon, it looks like, but I believe he does in Madden 09 after his rookie season that he had. So it'll be interesting because now we have Dante Culpepper, Adrian Peterson, and our star receiver Randy Moss all on one team. So that's going to be an awesome offensive combination. Can't wait to play with that trio. It's going to be pretty sweet. Definitely going to enjoy that. As you can see, all three of Randy's player weapons are highlighted here. So it's going to be a lot of fun playing with him in this game. Also got a rookie, Sidney Rice. So that'll be interesting to play with these guys. They also have Asante Sheko coming over from the Giants for their tight ends as well here with Jim Kleinsaucer. Defensively, let's see who we have here. Anybody interesting here? Yeah, Ray Edwards. Yep. Okay. Before he ran up his overall there and got better. So we got Kevin Williams and Chris Hoven here on the part of the defensive front there. Trying to see who else here is on this defense in this game. Let's see. It looks like really mostly offense really, and a couple of defensive guys, but not too much flash overall defensively. Moving on to the Titans, of course, still got Vince Young and Steve McNair still in the league here. So I might go back and forth with them. We'll see. I got Chris Brown and Lendale White and Chris Henry now, rookie Chris Henry. Receivers, still got Drew Bennett, Derek Mason, Justin McCarrions. Still got Ben Trout and Bo Skype at my tight end there. See Javon Curse on my left end there. Albert Hainsworth still my defensive tackle. Keith Bullock, my right outside linebacker here. Trying to see who else. Yeah, we got Samari Roll, Andre Dyson. Who's this? Nick Harper. Ooh, we got ourselves what? We got Cortland Finnegan after his rookie season here. So he was always an interesting cornerback. Got a rookie Michael Griffin. It's interesting that Chris Hope is a 92, but does not have a player weapon. That's very interesting. I wonder what causes them to have a player weapon. That's very interesting. Because even some lower overall players will have a player weapon and not the higher rated guys. Like Vince Young is a lower rated quarterback, but has a player weapon. And Steve McNair does not, but he's been in the league a lot longer than Vince Young has. So I'm trying to I don't understand. Don't get me wrong, I do like the player weapons, but I don't know what it takes for a player to have one. So, all right, moving on to the Texans now. But started off very strong though. You guys see what I'm talking about. Started off very strong with this Viking team. They have Dante Culpepper, Adrian Peterson, and Randy Moss. So if you guys enjoyed that, you can't wait to see what the surprises are later on here. But moving right on to the Texans, going to move along here. Still got David Carr. Ron Dane looks like he's got a truck player weapon there. Of course, Andre Johnson, all of his player weapons are highlighted. Still got Jabbar Gaffney there as well. I think this is a rookie Jacoby Jones. A receiver as well. Got Owen Daniels at tight end. Anthony Weaver. Still got Mario Williams. Almost has his player weapon there. I believe he does in Madden 09. But almost had one here. Not quite. Let's see. Linebackers here. Got D'Amico Ryans. Looks like he's got the brick wall there for his player weapon. I don't know what all the icons mean. I don't want to dive too deep into in the video and drag it out. You guys can go look it up if you're that interested. I really just want to do the actual roster breakdown and not keep you guys here too long here. That last Madden 07 video went an hour, and I don't want to go an hour with this one. So I'm trying to keep it to maybe 20 to 40 minutes if possible. But secondary for the Texans, we still got Dante Robinson. Is this Dexter McCleon? Yep. Jamar Fletcher. And then their safeties. Nothing really stands out there, but overall not too bad of a Texans team. It's going to be hard to compete there in that division when you got Peyton Manning and the boys. So we'll see what they do here. Moving along to the Steelers, same thing with Big Ben. Almost had his player weapon there, the cannon arm. I believe he does in Madden 09 as well. We got Willie Parker. At this point, both Jerome Bettis is gone. I think Deuce Staley may be back on the Eagles. If not, he may be a free agent. I didn't bother putting him on here. I don't really need him. I don't use him as much as Willie Parker, so because he's got a player weapon. Looks like he's a fast, speedy running back, which is good. Hines Ward has all three of his player weapons. Still got Plaxico Burress has his as well. Got ourselves Santonio Holmes after his rookie season here. Nate Washington, Antoine Randall, So still pretty solid receiving core. Heath Miller. Got ourselves a rookie Matt Spaeth as well at tight end. Ooh, excuse me. Defensively, we got Aaron Smith still. Brett Kiesel now at our right end. Casey Hampton still plugging up the middle. We got Joey Porter and rookie Lamar Woodley at our left outside linebacker. We got James Ferrier, all three of his player weapons. Larry Foote at the middle linebacker. We got a rookie Lawrence Timmons and James Harrison at the right outside linebacker. We got Ike Taylor, Deshae Townsend, Brian McFadden, Ricardo Kokoff at the cornerback position here in the secondary. Ryan Clark at the free safety, and of course Troy Polamalu at the strong safety position there. So still a solid Steelers team. Moving on to the Seahawks, we got Matt Hasselbeck. Still got Sean Alexander. So pretty solid running back. I did forget to mention that Vince Young is the, I know it's kind of too little too late, but Vince Young is the cover athlete for Madden 08 this year. So that was cool for him after his rookie season. Never lived up to the hype though. He was supposed to be like the next Michael Vick. It never quite lived up to the hype. But I mean, he was okay when he was around the league. wasn't too bad of a quarterback. Can move us down there a little bit. Moving on to the Seahawks, back here to their receiving core. So got Darrell Jackson, Bobby Ingram. I did put Nate Burleson back over here. I know he's kind of been bouncing around from like the Vikings to the Seahawks and back and forth, but he's back over here. Tight ends, they got Marcus Pollard and Jeremy Stevens. I think Atula Mealy is out of the. He's either out of the league at this point, or a free agent. I don't remember. Defensively, trying to see who's on this defense at this point. We got a rookie Brandon Mebane here. He was pretty solid at defensive tackle. Lofa Tatupu, 2 years in, 94 overall. He's got all three of his player weapons going here. We got Marcus Trufant, Ken Lucas, Sean Springs here in our secondary. It's pretty solid corners. Three of those guys. We got Ken Hamlin in our free safety. And we got Brian Russell and Michael Boulware at the strong safety. So pretty solid Seahawks team. Moving on to the Saints, they got Aaron Brooks, Deuce McAllister, and Reggie Bush. Has all three of his player weapons as well. Marcus Colston, after his rookie season, is 89 overall and has all three of his player weapons. Got Joe Horn, Dante Stallworth, Devery Henderson. Got a rookie Robert Meacham and Lance Moore as well. So pretty solid receiving core for Aaron Brooks. And of course has solid running backs with Reggie Bush and Deuce McAllister. So defensively, so got Charles Grant, Darren Howard, Will Smith on the right end over there, opposite of them. Let's see who else is over here. Let's see. Linebackers are kind of lackluster. Secondary, also kind of lackluster. Still have Sammy Knight, kind of regressed now, 10 years in the league. But so we got a strong defensive front, strong offense, but the secondary might be a little suspect. So we'll see what happens here. Moving on to the Redskins over here. Jason Campbell and Mark Brunell still at the quarterback position. Clinton Portis, 92 overall here. As you guys may have watched the the Redskins absolutely blow out the Dolphins in that game they played. Um, Clinton Portis was a big part of that. I might have to give the Redskins some more receivers. I just realized I did not give them 4 or more receivers, so I will take care of that. Um, probably behind the scenes. Like I said, I don't want to drag out the video. Um, I mean, I can give them some free agents just to see, I mean, I guess I can do it now just so you guys know who the other receivers are. I may or may not have to make room, so if I have to make room, I'll just do it behind the scenes. But I mean, we can sign a Cedric Wilson, a former 49er receiver. So we got Cedric Wilson, and then we get one more. Does he have? Oh, he does not have. Okay, that fooled me there for a second. Um, we'll get Brandon Jones, I guess. 75 overall. Okay, that way you guys know who's on this Redskins receiving core. Let's go back to the player management here. All right, going back to oh boy, Redskins going to their receivers. My fault. Okay, there we go. Brandon Jones, Cedric Wilson, Rod Gardner, James Thrash. I know originally James Thrash was an Eagle, but they have a lot of receivers over there, so we'll just keep James Thrash over here. And plus, he's a 68 overall, so what are the Eagles going to do with that? We'll just leave him here. We got Chris Cooley at tight end. Defensively, we got Cornelius Griffin, still a high 88 overall here. We got Marcus Washington, looks like he's got the brick wall as well. LeVar Arrington, he's got the hammer, so he's a hard hitter, I believe is what that means, if I remember correctly. Secondary, man, look at this. Champ Bailey has all 3 of his player weapons. Solid, elite, 99 overall in this game. So, yeah, definitely Champ's going to be a problem, for sure. Carlos Rogers, Fred Smoot. Pretty solid secondary there for the... and of course, they have Sean Taylor as well, hard-hitting safety. I remember I watched a highlight of that Pro Bowl game where he absolutely knocked out that. I think it was the punter. I think he hit somebody really hard. It was on a punt return. It may have been the returner, but man, he absolutely knocked that person out. Hard hit. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I think it was a Pro Bowl from. Either it may have been 2007, maybe the 2007 season. Go check it out. Sean Taylor was an absolute monster on the field. Absolute hard-hitting safety for sure. He's definitely missed. And they have a rookie LaRon Landry as well, with a hard-hitting player weapon as well. So, got 2 hard-hitting safeties. Definitely a problem. Moving on to the Ravens. So we got Trent Dilfer, Kyle Baller, and now we got a rookie Troy Smith. So of course still have Jamal Lewis, absolute truck. He was on the field. Receivers, they got Mark Clayton. I did put Brandon Stokely over here. The Colts did draft, I believe, Anthony Gonzalez, I think, this year, so I put Brandon Stokely back over here. Got a rookie Craig Davis. So yeah, no, they got 3 solid receivers over here. So hopefully Brandon Stokely helps out their receivers over here. Todd Heap, solid tight end, 95 overall, all 3 of his player weapons. It's not a too bad of an offense, pretty solid. I know originally Trent Dilfer was on the Dolphins in that game they played against the Redskins, but he has been a Raven throughout this Madden series, so that's where I'm going to keep him, right over here. Got Haloti Nada as well on the right end here. 1 year in after his rookie season. Kelly Gregg, pretty solid defensive tackle. Now, this is where things are about to get dangerous because we have Terrell Suggs on the left side. We got Ray Lewis on the inside along with Adalys Thomas and Bart Scott. And we got a regressed Peter Boulware on the right side. I may do some editing there with the depth chart, but pretty solid linebackers there. Chris McAllister's a 98 overall in this game, all three player weapons as well. We got Gary Baxter. So pretty solid secondary, of course. Ed Reed, 99 overall. He's got the light bulb there. Smart safety. And I still have DeJuan Landry as well. So pretty solid Ravens team here. That defense is going to be a problem. Moving on to the Rams. As you guys notice, I do not have Mark Bulger here. Hint, hint, wink, wink. So Mark Bulger may be somewhere now. Got to wait to see where he's going to be. Stay tuned, because we still have Kurt Warner, Ryan Fitzpatrick over here. Marshall Faulk has retired at this point. Steven Jackson is our lead running back. Marshall Faulk is actually like a voice of the game. Before you jump into a game, he does like a little intro. He tells you like who he thinks is gonna win and what the score is gonna be. So that's interesting here in this game to hear and see that. The receivers though, we got Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce, still an absolute elite receiving duo. We have Kevin Curtis as well. So all three receivers have their player weapons. So definitely going to be a problem for any defense that comes against them. Brandon Malu, I'm not even trying to butcher his name. Doesn't have any player weapons. That's the first I've seen that so far. Second time I've seen that. Does not have any player weapons. That is interesting. Wow. Defensively, we got Leonard Little. It looks like Grant Wistrom is no longer in the league, because I did check the free agents as well. He is not there. So we are without Leonard Little in this game. We got James Hall on the right end. Defensive tackle still got Ryan Pickett. Linebacker, we got London Fletcher. He's got two of his player weapons there. Also have Will Witherspoon. I know I said he was a Panther, so I may put him somewhere else. Back in Carolina, that would be, I guess. In the secondary, still got Dre Bly, solid 90 overall. Ty Hill. Got OJ Atagwe and Adam Archuleta. They all look pretty solid in that game against the Panthers. If you guys check that out. Moving on to the Raiders. Of course, they drafted Jamarcus Russell, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, draft bust of all time. He also did not live up to the hype that he had surrounding him, and that was also quite a letdown. As you can see, already as a rookie, he has a cannon arm, but did not take the NFL seriously, and did not last very long. So that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. At this point, Charlie Garner, I think, has retired as well. So we have Lamont Gordon, Dominic Rhodes, and I got a rookie Michael Bush and Justin Fargas still over here for our running backs. Like I said, receivers, I think at this point Tim Brown has retired. It's just Jerry Porter out there on an island by himself. No offense to our other receivers, but these guys, I mean, they're okay. You know, no player weapons, but you know, solid mid and high 70s, so not too bad. We got a rookie, Zach Miller. Of course, no disrespect to any of those receivers. I meant no offense in any of that. because they're all NFL receivers. So I mean, there's a reason why they're there, and I'm not. Right end here got Derek Burgess. He's got the little tornado. I think that means like he can do a spin move on the line there while he's engaged in a block. Defensive tackles here. I'm trying to see who else they have defensively here. Kirk Morrison's got the brick wall. The secondary though is about to be a problem. We got Nnamdi Asomugha, who's got the ball and chain there. I think that means I think it means he plays well in man coverage. I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what that's for. Charles Woodson's got the combination lock and the light bulb, so pretty solid corner here. 92 overall, 9 years in. Even Fabian Washington's got his little cleat with the angel wing, so he's pretty quick corner, and so does Philip Buchanan. So all these guys have player weapons, so secondary is going to be a problem. Safeties are okay. Got Stuart Schweigert, I think that's how you say his last name, and Michael Huff. So pretty solid secondary there for the Raiders. Offensively, they may or may not struggle. We'll see what happens. Moving on to our Patriots, we have Tom Brady with the smart quarterback, and the crosshair there means he's an accurate quarterback, so he's got the accuracy. So going to be a problem lighting up the defenses. I think I did play the game between the Patriots and the Jets. It was prior to me not only having the camera but also having a better laptop, so the quality is not as good. I do have the video, the game between the Patriots and the Jets. If you guys would like to see it, let me know in the comments below. I can still upload it. It's not a problem. Like I said, it's just there's no commentary because there's no camera, and the quality is kind of similar to that of the Steelers and Browns game. So like I said, I can upload it. If you guys want to see it, let me know in the comment section below. Tom's running backs. We have Lawrence Maroney after his rookie season. He's got two of his player weapons. He's got the truck, and he's got the glove with the helmet. Not sure what that one means, but he's got both of those. And we have Kevin Falk as well, 8-year veteran now. Receivers got Deion Branch, David Gibbons, Troy Brown for the core three there. Got three solid tight ends. Got Daniel Graham, Ben Watson, and Christian Fourier. Defensively, we got Ty Warren. For some reason, does not have a player weapon. That's kind of tough, but that's all right. Still 8-9 overall. Richard Seymour's got the bull there. I mean, he can bull rush. Vince Wilfork, same thing, can bull rush. Linebackers, we got Willie McGinnis, Teddy Bruschi, no picture here, and Mike Vrabel. Secondary, we got Asante Samuel now at a 96, got all of his player weapons. Still have Ty Law, 12-year in the league now. One of his player weapons got Ellis Hobbs, Chad Scott, I think he's a former Steeler, I think. But yeah, pretty solid. And of course we have Eugene Wilson, got a rookie Brandon Merriweather, and we still got Lawyer Malloy at the strong safety. So still a pretty solid Patriots defense. Moving on to the Panthers, we got Jake Delhomme, we got Deshaun Foster, D'Angelo Williams, who's got a little lightning bolt, so he's a fast Swifty running back, and Steven Davis, man, even though he's a 69 overall, still has player weapons. He's a truck, and he's got the another player weapon. I'm not sure what that one is, so I have to look it up. But he does have both of those, even though he's a low 69 overall. Definitely has regressed. 11 years in the league now. Steve Smith, still solid receiver. All three player weapons. Musha Muhammad. Trying to see who else is here. I think those are the main two. The receiver duo here. Moving on defensively, got Julius Peppers. Still got Mike Rucker, Chris Jenkins, and it looks like Brenston Buckner is no longer in the league, because I did check free agency. He's not there. To the linebackers now, we got Thomas Davis on the left side. Got Dan Morgan in the middle. And we got a rookie, John Beason, on the right side. So pretty solid linebackers. I got to give, looks like I got to give the Panthers a fourth cornerback. So I did not. My apologies. I'll go ahead and do that now. That way you guys can see who it is. Alright, I'll give them Jermaine Bolden, it looks like. I mean, I can give them Hank Poteet, former Steeler. Dwayne Starks. Yeah, I'm just going to go with Jermaine Bolden here. Hopefully I can sign one of these guys. Let's see. Deal. It's been a pleasure working with you. Big bet. Okay. Going back to the Panthers corners here in their secondary. I know they have Chris Gamble. Whoops. Chris Gamble. They got Richard Marshall, Jermaine Bolden we just signed, and Christian Morton. So those are our corners. Still got Deion Grant and Mike Minter at the free safety position. Mike Minter actually has a player weapon. He's got the hammer there, hard hitter. And they got Nate Sally. So I might, and this is not the quarterback Cam Newton. This is just a strong safety Cam Newton. So that's very interesting. But I might move Deion Grant and what did I say is the other safety was? Mike Minter around, just so they can both be on the field in the depth chart. Moving on to the Packers. Got Brett Favre still with the cannon arm. Aaron Rodgers is no longer an 80 overall. He's dropped down to a 76. Did he play any games in? Let's see, did he play any games? He's played 5 games up to this point. 9 of 16 and 6 of 15. So, you know, I mean, hey, you know, Aaron out there making it do what it do, buddy. You'll be taking over this team in a few years. I think Madden 12 is officially when Brett Favre was out of the league and has officially retired. So Madden 12 was when Brett Favre will take over the Packers. So a few more years, he's going to take over. Running backs, they got Amon Green, got a rookie Brandon Jackson. I didn't see did Amon Green have a player weapon? He did not. And neither did Brandon Jackson. Okay, I was just curious. Receivers, got Donald Driver. All 3 of his player weapons are activated here. Javon Walker, same thing. Greg Jennings, after his rookie season here, almost has his the cleat there, the speedy receiver. Robert Ferguson's kind of regressed at this point, 6 years in. Got a rookie, James Jones. He was a pretty solid receiver as well. Bubba Frank, still our tight end there. Defensive, we got Aaron Campman, Kabir Baha-Biamila, along with Colin Jenkins. Got Corey Williams, out of defensive tackle. Let's see, linebackers, got Nick Barnett and A.J. Hawk there, the brick wall. Secondary, we got Mike McKenzie. He's really the only standout corner here. I did put Al Harris back on the Eagles. I believe Troy Vincent and Bobby Brown are either out of the league or have moved to different positions, so I put Al Harris back over there. Free safety is Nick Collins. Strong safety is still Darren Sharper. Moving on to the Lions. Here we go. Here we go. We have Joey Harrington, quarterback. Kevin Jones still our running back, but, ladies and gentlemen, alongside Roy Williams, who has 2 of his player weapons, we have a rookie, Megatron Calvin Johnson, in the league, who already has 2 player weapons. Already. 87 overall. Going to be a problem. And, Mike Furry also has a player weapon as well. I think that's the sure hand. I think that's what that glove is for. So, all 3 receivers, player weapons. Going to be a problem. Going to be a problem. MCDC Dan Campbell's our tight end. See, defensively, let's see who we have here. I'm trying to see who we have here. We have Sean Rogers and Corey Redding, defensive tackle. Boss Bailey. And Ernie Sims, our right outside linebacker, okay? Secondary wise, Roy Williams. Oh wait, yeah, I think he's in the Cowboys. Never mind. Okay, yeah. So this is kind of lacking here in the secondary, but man, that offense, though, man, the offense is going to be nice. I can't wait till they get Matthew Stafford. All right, moving on to the Jets. Of course, we got my boy Chad Pennington. At this point in the league now, Curtis Martin has retired, so Leon Washington is going to step up and be our starting running back 1 year after his rookie season's at 80 overall. This receiving core, we got Laveranues Coles, 91 overall, all 3 player weapons, Santana Moss, Jericho Cotchery, and rookie Chancey Stuckey, along with Brad Smith. But all three core receivers have at least 1 player weapon. So going to be nice over here. Anthony Beck does not have any player weapons. That's tough. Defensively, we got Sean Ellis, John Abraham. Both of our defensive ends have a player weapon. Of course, we got Dwayne Robertson there in the middle. Linebackers. Jonathan Vilma's nice. We got 2 of his player weapons there. 95 overall. And then we got Aaron Glenn. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we got Darrell Revis, owner of Revis Island, is in the league finally. Here we go. Justin Miller's got a player weapon as well. So, I mean, here we go. You know? Oh, man, Darrell Revis, big fella. Here we go. Yeah, definitely excited to play this Madden for sure, man. These guys, a lot of the core players that I grew up with are now really starting to enter the league and be a part of the franchise mode. So it's going to be great. That's the Jets. Moving on to the Jaguars, we got Byron Leftwich, who's got the cannon arm, and David Garrard. Almost had the cannon arm, so I'll probably start Byron Leftwich just because he's got the player weapon there. Along with the same thing here, we got Fred Taylor, 89 overall, 9-year veteran, alongside Maurice Jones-Drew after his rookie season now, 89 overall, 2 player weapons. Probably going to start Maurice Jones-Drew just because he's got the player weapons, and those are actually pretty important in Madden. Oh wait, because you can have mismatches when you're on the field. So I'm probably going to start Byron Leftwich and Maurice Jones-Drew. And I'm going to start Matt Jones, probably primary receiver, because he's got I think that means spectacular catch or something like that. The hand with the ball, it's either like sure catch or like catch in traffic, something like that. So probably going to start him. Kyle Brady, now 12-year veteran tight end. See, defensively, got Reggie Hayward, 88 overall. So got John Henderson and Marcus Stroud, 95 and 94 overalls respectively. Both are bull rushers, so we're going to be trouble stopping both of these guys. Going to need a offensive lineman with like a shield to block those guys. Linebackers got Daryl Smith, and now, like I said, he's got an 88 overall here. Mike Peterson's got a strong 92. And Nick Greason, got a rookie Justin Durant. Man, Rasheem Mathis at 97 overall in this game. He's like the real like cornerstone of the safeties here. Like they're standing up before they had. Remember, there was a time in the league when the Jaguars had Jalen Ramsey as their starting cornerback before he went to the Rams. So before they had Jalen Ramsey, the Jaguars had Rasheem Mathis. It's pretty solid as well. Free safety rookie Reggie Nelson. And then we have Donovan Darius. We got the hammer, strong hitting safety. So the Jaguars might be able to compete in the AFC South here. We'll see what they can do here. Moving on to the Giants, I got Eli Manning at the quarterback position. Tiki Barber has retired at this point. We got Brandon Jacobs with the truck player weapon, and we got ourselves in a rookie, Ahmad Bradshaw and Derek Ward. The receivers got Amani Toomer, Ike Hillard, Steve Smith, not to be confused with the Panthers Steve Smith, Cineris Moss, Super Bowl hero David Tyree. Still got Jeremy Shockey here, 95 overall, 2-player weapons. Whoops. And they got ourselves a rookie, Kevin Boss. He was a pretty solid tight end too for the Giants. Alright, I'm gonna try to wrap this up here as quick as possible here. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's like a thunder over here. So where I'm at, I think it's gonna storm here soon. So I'm gonna try to wrap this up before the rain gets here and before I could possibly lose power. So we're gonna try to get this done here. I'm almost done. Almost done. Defensively, got Michael Strahan, O.C. Umanure, and Justin Tuck. Let's see here. Still got Donnie Jones, left outside linebacker. Antonio Pierce now, solid middle linebacker for the Giants. Let's see, secondary, it's okay. Will Allen's got a player weapon. So, it's okay. Will Demps and Jabril Wilson. So over here with San Francisco, still got Jeff Garcia and Alex Smith. Neither one has a player weapon, so I'll just kind of debate to see who I start. Got Frank Gore, solid 93 overall with the truck. Terrell Owens, solid 94 overall. Arnaz Battle. Brandon Lloyd's got the player weapon there with the, I think it's spectacular catch, or catch and traffic, one of the two. So pretty solid receiving core there. Got Vernon Davis after his rookie season, 86 overall, tight end. Defensively, got Bryant Young and Andre Carter. Marcus Douglas. We got ourselves a rookie, Patrick Willis, who's a hard-hitting linebacker. Nice. Still got Derek Smith and Jeff Ulbrich as well. Of course, Julian Peterson, solid outside linebacker, 95 overall. Walt Harris there's got the player weapon. Still got Tony Parrish, but now he's regressed now to an 82 overall. We got Schulters. So, all right. Over here in Atlanta, we still got Michael Vick, solid 90 overall. Got the cannon arm and the speed. Quarterback, of course, because that's Michael Vick. Still got Warwick Dunn, solid running back. Receivers got Michael Jenkins, Lawrence Robinson, Ryan Finneran, Roddy White. Jack Crumpler, the tight end there, solid tight end there, 94 overall. Defensively got Patrick Kearney, Rod Coleman. Let's see, linebackers got Keith Brooking now in the middle linebacker. Demoria Williams. Corners. Secondary, got D'Angelo Hall, solid 94 overall now. I don't know what I really recognize out of those names there. So solid Falcons team over here. With the Eagles, they got Donovan McNabb. We got our rookie Kevin Kolb, Brian Westbrook, Reggie Brown, Greg Lewis, Jason Avant, Hank Basket, tight end L.J. Smith. Defensively, we got Kevin Carter, who I think I've also moved around back and forth between the Titans and the Eagles, but he's here in Philly and Madden 08. Got Trent Cole on the opposite of him. Darwin Walker, Hollis Thomas, Corey Simon. Defensive tackles here. Then a linebacker, Jeremiah Trotter. Solid 89 overall. Couple pro weapons. Okay. Dexter Copley there, another outside linebacker. Here we go. So secondary, we got Lito Shepherd, Al Harris, both 95 overalls. Put the sun right over here. All right, and Sheldon Brown, all 90s and above. And of course, still got Brian Dawkins, solid free safety. And Michael Lewis. And like I said, here's Troy Vincent now. He's kind of regressed. Like I said, I don't think I can make him a cornerback. I don't think. I may have tried to already, but I don't think Madden 08 let me for whatever reason. Yeah, I can't change it. So, I mean. So that's going to be that. So yep, there we go. I have Michael Lewis on our strong safety. So probably going to be the last we see of Troy Vincent, probably. Dolphins. Oh boy, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. One of these surprises we have. Like I said, Mark Bulger is no longer with the Rams. I put him here in the Dolphins. The Dolphins really do not have that bad of a team because now with Mark Bulger at quarterback, we got Ronnie Brown at the running back, and we have Chris Chambers and Wes Welker, and a rookie Ted Ginn as our receiving core. That is not bad. And we have Brandon McMichael at our tight end. That's not that bad as well. That offense is not that bad. That's pretty solid. Defensively, we got Vonnie Holliday and Matt Roth, as we just seen, Keith Traylor, and these linebackers are pretty stout as well. We got Clark Higgins, Zach Thomas, Channing Crowder, Jason Taylor, and then secondary we got Patrick Surtain, Sam Madison, still two solid corners, and then Jeremiah Bell. So I mean, this team really is not that bad. Like honestly, and the thing about it too is I chose Mark Bulger because out of the quarterbacks who are available, he's got the highest overall, is a 94. He's got two player weapons that'll come in handy, as you see, because the Dolphins didn't do squat against the Redskins in that game they played. And by the time Ryan Tannehill, who's the Dolphins quarterback, eventually enters the league in Madden 14, Mark Bulger will have been retired by then. So let's see what Mark Bulger can do with this Dolphins team while he's in the league. And there's rain starting to pour over here, so I'm trying to get through this here before the power goes out. Cowboys got Tony Romo, Julius Jones, Marion Barber, Terry Glenn, Joey Galloway, Antonio Bryant, Patrick Creighton, right? Yeah, Sam Hurd, and we got a rookie, 1 year in, Miles Austin, Jason Witten, defensively Marcus Spears, Leroy Glover has really come down out there. I'm trying to get through this now. Greg Ellis, still in the league. Brady James. DeMarcus Ware, 90 overall. Terrence Newman in our secondary. And still got solid Roy Williams. So moving on to the Colts. Like I said, they got Peyton Manning, Edgerrin James, Joseph Adai, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, and like I said, they drafted Anthony Gonzalez here in this year. Still got Dallas Clark at tight end. Robert Mathis defensively here. And opposite Dwight Freeney. So got Larry Trippett and Raheem Brock. David Thornton. Gary Braga, Rob Morris at our middle linebacker. So I might move some of those guys around so they can be right outside linebacker. We'll see. Defensively here in the secondary, still got Bob Sanders, solid 96 overall. Antoine Bethea after his rookie season, 85 overall. Sorry guys, I just want to get through this before, I don't want to lose power while I'm doing this. So, Chiefs got Trent Green. So got Larry Johnson, Priest Holmes. Receivers got Eddie Kennison, and I got a rookie Dwayne Bowe and Dante Hall. Tony Gonzalez at tight end. You got Tamba Ali defensively here. Jared Allen, who's a solid 92 overall now. Let's see. Linebackers got Derek Johnson, Scott Fujita. Let's see. Donnie Edwards still in the league, 11 years in now. Ooh, looks like these boys need to save time, I'll get a cornerback later. Like you said, you guys have already seen some of the corners who are available. No big names there, so I'll get one later. Free State, they got Greg Wesley still, and Bernard Pollard. So that's the Chiefs. Chargers. Phillip Rivers is in here. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Getting closer here. All right, so like I said, Chargers quarterback Drew Brees, still got LaDainian Tomlinson, solid 99 overall at the running back. Receivers, Eric Parker, Rashae Caldwell, Vincent Jackson, just Malcolm Floyd, yep, and Tim Dwight, and Lagidu Lenene, you guys remember him? Lenene. Antonio Gates, solid 98 overall. Defensively got Luis Castillo. Let's see. Jamal Williams is a 98 overall in this game. Sean Merriman's also a 98 overall in this game. All three player weapons. Junior Seau and Stephen Cooper at middle linebacker. Sean Phillips. Those are some pretty solid linebackers. Got Quentin Jimmer, Antonio Cromartie, and Drayton Florence there at our corners. Then we got ourselves a rookie, Eric Weddle, at the free safety. And still got Rodney Harrison, solid 90 overall, 13 years in, strong safety. Moving on to the Cardinals, I think at this point Jake Plummer's retired. So we got Matt Leinart and Josh McCown at quarterback. Thomas Jones and Marcel Shipp at the running back. Receivers, still got Anquan Bolden, Larry Fitzgerald, Brian Johnson, David Boston, the core four. Got a rookie Steve Preston now as well. We got Leonard Pope at tight end. Defensively, we got Kyle Vanden Bosch. I put him back over here at our left end. And Bertrand Berry's our right end here, 92 overall. Darnell Dockett, defensive tackle there. Linebackers got Carlos Dansby and Carlos Emmons. Secondary consists of Antrell Roll. I think that's really it though over here. Yeah. And then our strong safety Adrian Wilson, who for some reason does not have a player weapon. That's crazy. 97 overall, solid, strong safety, no player weapon. I don't know what it takes to have a player weapon, but I mean, man, if anybody should have one, Adrian Wilson should have one. Moving on to the Buccaneers. Let me get some water. My mouth is getting dry as heck, bro. Moving on to the Buccaneers. Got Brad Johnson. So you got Cardinal Williams and Michael Pittman at running back. Still got our receiving core, Keenan McCardell, Joe Jurevicius, and is this Michael Clayton? Yep. At this point, Keyshawn Johnson has retired, so he's no longer in the league. Defensively, Greg Spires, Simeon Rice. Defensive tackle still Warren Sapp and Anthony McFarland. Cato June's at 89 now in this game. Linebacker wise, like I said, Cato June, Shelton Corals, and Derek Brooks, a solid 94 overall in this game. It looks like the Bucs need a cornerback as well. I'll make sure I sign one. But they do have Rondé Barber and Brian Kelly. Free safety, still got John Lynch and Dwight Smith. And Jermaine Phillips, who actually has a play weapon. So that's pretty solid there. Solid Buccaneers team. Moving on to the Browns. They did draft Brady Quinn this year, after not too long ago just drafting Derek Anderson and Charlie Fry 2 years ago. I live in Cleveland, so I was on I lived the Browns quarterback carousel. Honestly, man, I really think they should have given Brady Quinn more of a shot. In my own humble personal opinion. I didn't think he was that bad, honestly. I think he needed some time to develop and just put some weapons around him. But I really didn't think Brady Quinn was all that bad. I actually may start him as the Browns quarterback, honestly. I didn't think Brady was all that bad, honestly. Running back wise, he's got Lee Suggs, Jerome Harrison, Jason Wright, and William Green. So no real stud running backs, but I mean, these are your typical Brown running backs who have been here thus far. And like I said, we have Braylon Edwards and Dennis Northcutt, Travis Wilson, Quincy Morgan still in the league, and Josh Cribbs. So I mean, receivers aren't too bad. I mean, they're not like some, they're not like, they're not too bad. Solid mid 70, low 70 receivers. They're not too bad. And of course, you got Kellen Winslow at tight end and Steve Hyden as well. So I mean, I don't know. I think I may start Brady Quinn, honestly. And defensively, we got Kennard Lang and Orpheus Roy, Robert Smith. So got Gerard Warren there in the middle. With the linebackers, still got Andre Davis and DeQuell Jackson. Solid middle linebackers. Got Cameron Wembley after his rookie season, 86 overall with the play weapon there. Look at these cornerbacks. Got Anthony Henry, Lee Bodden, Dalen McCutcheon, Eric Wright, a rookie Eric Wright. Jeez. Recognize a lot of those names over the years. Free safety here, Robert Griffith's got a play weapon there. Rodney Poole and Mike Adams. Strong safety, Sean Jones. So I don't know. I'm gonna start Brady Quinn. I think. And Charlie Fry, I think was one who I started. Took a fat L to this. Well, I shouldn't say fat L, but that game was closer than I think it should have been. But yeah, I'm gonna start Brady Quinn. I'm gonna start Brady Quinn and see what Brady Quinn can do. I'm over here in Denver, in Mile High City. Jay Cutler, after his rookie season, does have the rocket cannon arm, whereas Brian Greasy does not. So Jay Cutler may get the nod here in Madden 08. Also got Tatum Bell, who's got the he's got the speedy running back. Ruben Jones is a truck, so I might alternate the two of those guys. Not a bad running back duo here. Receiving got Rod Smith and Brandon Marshall after his rookie season there. Defensively, let's see, who do I have here? So we got Trevor Price, Ebenezer Akubin, and Elvis Dumerville. Linebackers got Al Wilson, DJ Williams, and Ian Gold. I might move those guys around that way they can be, you know, both outside and middle linebackers. Secondary consists of Delta O'Neal, Dominique Foxworth, and these guys right here, they're okay. Not too flashy there. We got Nick Ferguson and Kanoa Kennedy there in the secondary. So Kanoa Kennedy's got a player weapon. I might put him maybe at the free safety position. Maybe we'll see. Uh-oh. Here we go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is the surprise I was kind of waiting for. Hope you guys are still here rocking with me. If you are, I appreciate it. If you guys skipped ahead, hopefully you guys came back to see. But Phillip Rivers is going to be our Bills quarterback, and I'll explain why. Phillip Rivers lasts throughout the league, as you guys know, until pretty recently. He retired what? He was in Madden 21 and retired after that. And obviously Drew Brees is our Chargers quarterback, so he's not going to take over for Drew Brees. But Phillip is going to be our Bills quarterback because by the time Josh Allen gets into the league and really becomes a stud, Phillip Rivers is out of the league. So Phillip's going to be taking over the Bills position because now, at this point, Drew Bledsoe has retired. So with that being said, Drew Bledsoe has retired, and we're going to enter the Phillip Rivers era here in Buffalo because not only do these boys have Willis McGahee and Travis Henry, but they drafted beast mode Marshawn Lynch. This is going to be a great Bills team because we got Phillip Rivers and Marshawn Lynch, and I mean, these receivers are not that bad. Lee Evans, Eric Moulds, Peerless Price, Josh Reed, Roscoe Parrish. These guys are not that bad, along with our tight ends. I mean, they're going to get some players here throughout the years. And then this defense is also not that bad either. Aaron Schobel, pretty solid defensive end. Got Pat Williams and Sam Adams, solid defensive tackles. Linebackers aren't too bad either. I mean, they're okay. They're not like the greatest, but they're okay. But secondary, still got Nate Clements, Antoine Winfield. That's a solid cornerback duo. So, I mean, and then, just Jim Leonard. This is Jim Leonard. What the heck? He's a Jet later on. Anyway, I digress. And we have Dante Whitner, So this is going to be a solid Bills team. I'm keeping Phillip Rivers here. He's going to be our Bills quarterback. And we have Marshawn Lynch, who's going to, of course, beast mode. Like, he's going to be like an X factor later on down the line of Madden 20. So is Phillip Rivers. So, and to think, like, this is going to be really interesting because now this AFC East division is going to consist of, we have Tom Brady with the Patriots and Chad Pennington for the Jets. But I also just added Mark Bulger for the Dolphins and Phillip Rivers for the Bills. That's going to be a great division to see who really comes out on top. Phillip Rivers and Tom Brady playing each other twice every year for a chance to go play in the playoffs. Oh, that's going to be great. That's going to be great. So I'm excited for that. But those were the two surprises I really had. The Dolphins getting Mark Bulger and the Bills getting Phillip Rivers. So I hope you guys are, excited to see that. I know I am. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys, wait around for the surprise. Because now I'm in the Bengals and Bears are pretty much the same. Of course, Carson Palmer, Rudy Johnson, Corey Dillon, Chad Johnson, T.J. Houshmandzadeh, Chris Henry, Peter Warrick, and Reggie Kelly. Offensively. Defensively for the Bengals, so I got Justin Smith, John Thornton. Linebacker still got Odell Thurman and Brian Simmons, along with Takeo Spikes, still solid 92 overall. Jonathan Joseph, we got a rookie Leon Hall, Nadu Williams, and Dexter Jackson. And last but not least, we have the Bears. Rex Grossman now has the rocket arm. And we have Cedric Benson. Receivers got Bernard Berrien, who's becoming more of a solid receiver now. So they got Marty Booker and Devin Hester, who came over from being a corner, moved to receiver, which I think is good. And we have Desmond Clark along with a rookie Greg Olsen. Offensively for the Bears. Defensively, I'm not going to try to butcher his name, but you guys can see him there. 89 overall. Got the tornado player weapon there, can spin out. Alex Brown. Still got Tommy Harris and Ted Washington there in the middle. Linebackers got Roosevelt Colvin, Brian Urlacher, and Lance Briggs. Those are 3 solid linebackers for sure. Secondary, got Nathan Vasher, who's a guy I totally forgot about. Nathan Vasher. He was a solid cornerback, along with Charles Tillman and Ricky Manning. Pretty solid secondary, along with Mike Brown, still in the league here. And Corey Chavez. So yeah, that's going to be it, guys. That is the Madden 08 roster. I'm going to enjoy this friend test mode, and I hope you guys do too. I think it's going to be a lot of fun with some of the teams. Like I said, I edited and modified, so hope you guys look forward to this one. I know I am. It's going to be a fun ride, guys, fun ride. But make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up. Be a friend, tell a friend. Make sure you share the video. And, of course, subscribe to the channel for more videos and content. With that being said, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Looks like this one's also been an hour as well, so I do apologize. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you all again soon in the next one as we break down the roster for Madden 2009. Like I said, guys, like the video, be a friend, tell a friend, and subscribe to the channel for more videos and content. I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'll see you all again soon in the next video. Until then, blessings to you all, and God bless. I'm out. Peace.